My name is Misaki, and I'm a working professional. I'm currently engaged to Yuto, and we're looking forward to our wedding. After a few years of dating, we've started living together. I'm home. The roads were really congested on the last day of the long weekend.
Yeah, it felt even worse since I had to drop off my parents at their place before coming back.
But it's good that your mom and dad seem to enjoy themselves.
Even so, I'm exhausted from driving the whole time. For now, I just want to relax and go to bed. So I'm skipping the bath. I'm going to sleep as is.
Oh, okay. Thanks for driving. I'll take care of unpacking and everything, so you just rest.
Thanks, I appreciate it. By the way, I have some errands to run tomorrow, even though I have the day off.
Right, you did mention that. What time should I wake you up?
Don't worry about it. I'll set an alarm and get up to grab a quick breakfast before heading out.
Got it. Well, good night then.
Good night, and don't stress about the cleanup, take it easy, and rest up yourself.
Without any major conflicts or differences in values, our cohabitation is going smoothly. We've already greeted both our families, and preparations for the wedding are progressing. Now, we're just waiting for the wedding day. Despite this, I actually have one concern.
Well, Mai's cooking is really great. It's exactly to my taste.
Oh, really? Hee hee, I'm so happy to hear that.
By the way, can you make that sweet and savory chicken dish again sometime?
Oh, the sweet and savory bowl. Sure, I'd be happy to. But you really love that dish, don't you? Whenever I ask for requests, it seems like that's always the answer.
It's seriously delicious. You could serve it at a restaurant.
Oh, you're making me blush with all this praise. I'm so pleased.
I guess my cooking is just too plain for your taste. The source of my concern, it's my, Yuto's friend. Despite knowing we're engaged, she frequently visits our home. She even uses our kitchen and cooks for Yuto. Plus, she's always so touchy and close, which feels really awkward to me. On another day. What? Wait a minute, what's going on?
What do you mean? Well, Mai's washing machine broke down. She asked if I could come check on it, so I'm going to head over.
I understand it's an issue, but why do you have to leave on my birthday?
We can celebrate your birthday any time in the future. Right now, not being able to do laundry is a bigger problem. So go ahead and enjoy the cake first.
Oh, come on. Can't you at least listen to me? On the day of my birthday, Yuto had been out since the morning and only came back in the evening. We had planned to eat a special cake that we had ordered months in advance. Yet, Yuto still went out as soon as Mai called him. Even though Yuto asked Mai to avoid being alone with him since we're about to get married, she didn't listen, and eventually. Hey, did you forget that I asked you not to meet with her alone?
Oh, I remember that. But Mai invited me to a movie. Of course, I was going to invite you too. But I know you're not a fan of horror movies. It's that movie From the Bottom of the Rising Water. It's a hot topic, and I wanted to see it.
So, you went without telling me?
It's not like I was trying to keep it a secret. I thought it would be rude to interrupt you with work calls.
But it's just a movie, and you stayed out so late.
It was really fascinating. We got caught up talking over dinner and lost track of time.
So, you've already had dinner?
Yeah, I guess so. I'll skip dinner then. I've got an early start tomorrow, so I'll just take a bath and go to bed.
I already made dinner for both of us. Despite my repeated requests, Yuto still went out with Mai. Moreover, he only confessed after I found out and confronted him, which left me feeling unsettled. It's as if he wouldn't have said anything if I hadn't asked. Then, on another day, Mai came over to our place again.
Oh, Yuto, you're so mean.
No, I should have pushed harder here.
Oh, you know I'm weak, and you're still being so tough, Yuto. You're such a sadist.
Yeah, and you don't really hate it, do you? You're not very honest, Mai.
Oh, Yuto, you're so scary.
Sorry to interrupt, but could you please take a break for a moment?
Oh, welcome back, Misaki. We're in the middle of something here, so could you be quiet for a bit?
Hee hee, you're really enjoying this, aren't you? Is it fun to tease me?
That's not the point. I've told you repeatedly that it's not okay.
What's with all the complaints lately? When you come back home, the first thing you should do is greet our guests properly.
Fine, hello. Is that good enough? And about the complaints, she comes over almost every day. She's always attached to you, and she could at least show a little restraint.
Oh, could it be that you're doubting me?
No way, we're just friends.
Even so, the proximity is too much. I've asked you repeatedly not to be alone with her.
What's the big deal? Hanging out with friends is fine. Being jealous all the time isn't good.
Exactly. Misaki, you're Yuto's fiancé, and you're getting married. You're overthinking it.
Look, Misaki, Mai and I are friends. Even if we're of different genders, friendship is possible. You're being petty for someone who's engaged to me.
After finishing work and coming home, once again I found Yuto and Mai sitting closely together. They claimed they were just engrossed in a game, but, rather than being considerate of my concerns, they just laughed it off. My feelings of unease finally turned into anger. And then came the wedding day. Oh, finally a call. Hello?
Hello, why aren't you here yet? The wedding is about to start.
Yeah, and it seems like none of the invited guests have arrived either.
Oh dear, were you all waiting patiently?
What? Why are you laughing? Misaki, where are you?
On the day of the wedding, just before the scheduled time, I received a call from Yuto. I initially pretended not to notice, thinking he was trying to rush me, but he kept calling repeatedly. When I answered, Yuto's voice on the other end was fast and filled with anger. It sounded like Mai was also talking in the background. If you want to know the truth, come to the designated place right now.
Huh? What are you talking about? What about the wedding?
You'll find out everything if you come. Hurry up or it will be a big problem. I deliberately provoked Yuto before hanging up the phone. Then, I quickly sent the address of the designated location to Yuto's smartphone and waited.
Hey, Misaki, I came just like you told me to.
Oh, you arrived sooner than I expected.
What are you talking about? Why did you call me out to this place?
Yeah, did you forget that today is an important day? We need to get back to the venue quickly.
Oh dear, don't you two know why you were called here?
Of course not. Don't you know what day it is, Misaki?
What day was it again?
Come on, it's our wedding day.
Oh, I see, you didn't know. Well, I canceled it.
Her canceled?
As soon as Yuto and Mai arrived, they demanded an explanation. When I told them I had canceled the wedding, they were visibly shocked.
Hey, Misaki, this must be a joke. There's no way you can just cancel it without any reason.
What's wrong, Misaki? It's supposed to be a happy day for both of you.
What's impossible is how you made me make this decision.
What's impossible? Can't you understand that I'm asking for an explanation?
Yes, Misaki. Please explain it so that I can understand.
Yes, exactly. What on earth happened, Misaki?
We were really looking forward to your wedding.
As Yuto's irritation grew, my in-laws arrived late. Seeing me being blamed by Yuto and Mai, they both looked worried. I'm sorry, but I've reached my limit.
Reached your limit? Did something difficult happen?
Misaki, why don't you talk to us instead of struggling alone?
What are you and Mom saying? No matter what happened, this is unacceptable. Canceling the wedding on the day of the ceremony. What are you doing?
Exactly. It's such an important day. You've invited so many people, and now you're causing trouble. I don't understand why you do this.
What? Don't you realize that you two are the real problem?
Huh? What do you mean I'm the problem?
What's this about, Misaki? Are you still doubting the friendship between me and Mai?
Oh, Misaki, we've explained over and over that you're overthinking this. Did you really cancel the wedding for such a reason? And you're making everyone else suffer too?
I've explained to you many times that Mai and I are just friends.
Yes, we're friends, so there's no problem with hanging out together.
Actually, it's a big problem.
Hey, who are you? What are you talking about?
Let me introduce you. This is Detective Daiki.
A detective? Why is someone like that here?
So, you all came here on Misaki's instructions. Do you know where you are?
Wait a minute, is this building?
Yes, it is. This is my office. I thought it would be disruptive at the wedding venue, so I had you brought here instead.
From the back of the room emerged Detective Daiki. And it turned out that this building was Daiki's detective office. I had anticipated that Yuto would cause a commotion at the wedding venue, so I planned to move the location. Yuto was visibly flustered by Daiki's sudden appearance.
Why are we at a detective agency? What's going on?
I'll explain what's going on. Take a look at this.
What is this? When did this happen?
Quite well captured, isn't it? No matter how you look at it, it's clearly you and Mai.
Oh no. Why is there something like this?
Oh dear, you seem flustered. Yes, this is evidence of infidelity. There's also video footage. Would you like to see it?
Just because we were walking together doesn't mean it's infidelity. This is childish.
Yes, this is probably from when we went out together.
Are you sure you want to say that? Look, here's a photo from the same day, in the evening. The building in the background is.
I don't look. This is nonsense.
Well, both of you were quite careless, so gathering evidence was easy.
And this is what you call a friendship between a man and a woman? How can you say that? Despite Yuto's attempts to feign ignorance, Daiki presented conclusive evidence. The moment Yuto saw it, he rushed over and tried to cover the photos laid out on the table. At this point, it was futile, but he made the attempt anyway.
Just as Misaki said, both of you are clearly in the wrong.
Wait a minute, Yuto. What's going on here?
Are you seriously saying that, despite having a fiancé and a wedding coming up, you've been cheating?
What? No, that's not it. It's just that we went out for a bit.
That's right. We're friends, so how could it be cheating?
Oh, so Yuto, you're saying it's okay to go out to such places with friends?
Yuto, don't make excuses. Be clear about this.
Yes, be clear. Did you cheat or not?
Surrounded by his in-laws, Misaki, and Daiki, Yuto was overwhelmed by the evidence and struggled to explain himself. Both Yuto and Misaki were sweating and offering excuses that lacked any credibility. If friends are so important to you, then stay friends for life.
No, that's not it. Misaki, you have to believe me. Mai and I are just friends.
That's right. Misaki, it's a misunderstanding.
Excuses won't help. I'm calling off the engagement with Yuto.
No, Misaki, please reconsider.
There's no time to be sad. You're getting your engagement canceled because of cheating. I'll make sure to claim compensation for this.
Yes, exactly. And not just from Yuto, but from Mai as well.
What? Why do I have to pay?
Of course you do. You were involved with Yuto knowing full well that I was his fiancé. Don't think you can just escape from this. While Yuto turns pale at the fact of the broken engagement, Misaki's face is flushed with anger. She confronts Yuto.
Hey, what are you going to do about this? You said if Yuto just claims we're friends, it wouldn't get out. I only agreed to this because of that. I'm not paying any damages.
Even if you say that, you enjoyed it too, didn't you, Mai?
Shut up. Anyway, I'm not paying a single yen. You're the one who should pay.
Why should I pay? You were into it too, so we're both guilty.
Guilty, you say? Weren't you the one who made the first move on me?
You were the one who was showing off way too much.
Be quiet. The one who cheated while having a fiancé is you, Yuto. So, you should be the one paying all the damages.
I'll throw those exact words back at you. Cheating with me while you have a fiancé. You deserve to be sued for damages too.
Before long, Yuto and Mai started arguing about whether or not to pay damages. Until now, they had been so arrogant and obvious about their actions toward me. Despite our exasperation, Yuto and Mai's argument continued to heat up. The ugly dispute left the in-laws.
At a time like this, you really are pathetic. What on earth were you thinking?
How could you have an affair with another woman while having someone as important as Misaki? What have you done?
Well then, Yuto, it's time to accept the reality.
Misaki, I was wrong. I promised to change. So please don't break off the engagement.
How am I supposed to believe that now? You were just arguing with Mai about the damages a moment ago.
I swear I'll love only you from now on. So please reconsider.
I won't see Yuto anymore. So please, at least forgive the damages claim.
Reflect on your actions and live your life accordingly. I have no intention of forgiving you.
Both of you need to pay the damages and show sincerity to Misaki.
You should stay away from here for a while.
Yes, reflect on your actions and make amends to Misaki.
Misaki, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
I want to forget that we were ever engaged. Goodbye. After that, I formally broke off the engagement with Yuto. I also made sure to claim damages from both Yuto and Mai for the affair. Initially, Yuto kept apologizing, but, seeing that my decision wasn't changing, he gave up and accepted the end of the engagement. Naturally, Yuto had to pay the cancellation fee for the wedding venue. Moreover, the cancellation of the wedding meant that the details were known by the company's supervisors and colleagues who had been invited. His reputation as a man who cheats on his fiancée spread, making it difficult for him to stay at work. In the end, he couldn't endure the bad reputation and ended up resigning. He struggled to find a new job and now juggles multiple part-time jobs. Mai, on the other hand, couldn't pay the damages and ended up in debt, constantly chasing repayments. Both of them lived through miserable days of repaying debts and job hunting. And as for me... Hello, is Daiki here?
Oh, Misaki, welcome.
I was in the area, so I thought I'd stop by.
Are you out on a business call?
Yes, the client is nearby. By the way, I brought a little something. The macarons here are delicious.
Really? They do look tasty. Thank you. Since you're here, would you like to stay and have some with me?
Oh, really? That would be great.
I'll make some coffee now.
Oh, I'd be happy to help. On my way back from a business trip, I decided to stop by Daiki's office since I was close by. I brought some delicious macarons from a bakery that I had also taken to a client as a gift. Daiki was very pleased when he opened the box and saw the macarons. We decided to share them together. It was almost 3 o'clock, snack time, and the sweet treats were a perfect relief for my tired body after the long day. Work can be tough, but moments like these feel incredibly comforting. I felt happy to have these little joys, and I thought to myself that I'll continue to work hard and savor these small pleasures every day.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.